So what makes somebody a millionaire? And why are some people millionaires and others aren't? Even the ones that seem to have a lot of money and they end up going bankrupt. So what makes the difference? I was reading this book called The Millionaire Next Door. And it's, even though I'm like 45 pages in this book, I just started reading it the other night, and I'm just getting so much good information from it that I thought it would be a good idea to share with you what I am learning so far. So it's The Millionaire Next Door, The Surprising Secrets of the American Wealthy. So one of the things that they mentioned in this book, they survey a bunch of millionaires and just people that have this accumulated wealth, and they are finding the common themes between all of them. And there are a few common themes that just hands down, the ones that have like the highest net worth, they all just kind of fall within this category. So the number one and the one thing that they just keep talking about is that they live well within their means. When it's a millionaire, it's kind of funny because they are not the type of people that are going to go and buy luxury cars or purchase expensive suits or purchase expensive shoes. And I think there's a misconception when we think about a millionaire. We think of this high status lifestyle of these extravagant vacations and yachts and designer shoes and purses and clothes and makeup and all of this. But in reality, that is just superficial. And that is what we're finding, or I'm finding out in this book right here, is that a lot of these individuals that are high earners aren't necessarily, they don't necessarily have a high net value. There might be somebody that's earning less money but still have a higher value because of their accumulated wealth. And one thing that I found super, super interesting, and just kind of, I want to do like some more research on like the psychology behind it or what the hell's going on. But a lot of millionaires are self-made. They're first-generation millionaires, and even though there's this misconception that you have to be born into money in order to make money, while that is somewhat true, the percentage is a lot lower than we might imagine. Like there's actually a lot of people that are self-made millionaires, and a lot of them come from different countries, and they come as immigrants to America, and they end up becoming millionaires just by working every not even extravagant jobs. They're like plumbers, they're contractors, they work in pest control. Like they just have like these not extravagant businesses, but they end up making a really good amount of money. And the funny thing is though that they found during this book that the longer that family is here generation through generation, the less the wealth is I guess carried forward, because when people come and live here, the next generation, they get consumed by American culture and the culture of high consumption. I mean, we see it all the time, right? We see these millionaire basketball players or celebrities or influencers on Instagram, and like I said, just living this extravagant life. But the issue with that is that money is like, it's a finite resource, right? And the wealthy people, what they do is that they have their money work for them. They don't they don't just spend it just willy-nilly. They're actually really frugal. Like they drive cars that are like 5 years old. That they don't drive like import cars. They drive American-made cars. They don't spend a lot of money on suits or shoes or clothes or anything like that. Their homes, I think somewhere in the book I read that the average price of a home of a millionaire is about $300,000, which is not a lot considering that you could pretty much own a $300,000 home making a fraction of what they're making. Another thing that is very interesting about this group of people is that they are budgeters and they're planners. They take really good, like they take their money really seriously. They have accountants, they have CPAs working for them, they have financial advisors, they have people that are helping pave the way. They have people that are showing them how they should, how they should be managing their money in order for them to reach their goals. And if it's not, within their family, like let's say their wife, doing the budgeting, then they outsource it. And so that's something that they definitely work on and they take very, very seriously, is for somebody helping them plan out their finances. Another thing is that they're self-employed, which is really awesome because I think most of the people that are, my clients, or that, you're following me on my page, or you're a friend on Facebook, most of you guys are self-employed, so you're one step there. So the next step is to actually take a look at your finances and start budgeting and planning. I really strongly believe that there is no better time than now to start working towards those goals. A lot of the times when I speak to my clients that have their own businesses, they, before they start working with me, they have no idea what tax structure they're under. They have no idea how much money they're paying on taxes that they shouldn't be, just because they're in the wrong tax structure. Some of the clients that have come and worked with me, they have no idea how much money they spent. They have no idea where their money's going, how much money they even made. They don't even know if they're profitable. So those are the things that, you want to be aware of. And if you really want to have a life of financial freedom, you have to speak the language of money. You just have to. It's one of those things that I know a lot of people don't find sexy. They don't find exciting. I personally love it, but you don't have to love it. There's people like me that will help you, and that will take care of your business in this aspect and then help you reach your financial goals. But it does take that extra step. You do have to be very diligent. You have to be very proactive with your finances. You also need to have your money work for you. One of the really, really cool things that I've kind of learned throughout the years is having like a financial advisor. Like, to be honest, like that's really, really awesome. Shout out to my financial advisor. She's been helping me set up my SEP IRA, helping me save taxes on, my business. She's also helping me save on college savings account for my daughter. These are all things that have tax advantages, and those are strategies that you could use to help you save money, or just put your money somewhere where it's going to grow for you and it's going to work for you. A lot of rich people, a lot of wealthy people, I used to think, when I was younger, that they just got paid a lot, at their jobs, or like they were that business owner. In reality, wealthy people don't work for their money, and they invest it. They purchase real estate, they flip homes, they will invest in the stock market, they hire people to help them, and they have they have this strategy. Like I said, when I was younger, I was like, man, how could I ever make X amount of money per year, thinking that I was going to be able to do that. There's no way. These millionaires are not doing that. They have plans, they have strategies, they have budgets, they have a roadmap in place to help them get there. It does not just happen by you going to a 9-to-5 or even being a business owner. I mean, if you're a business owner, I think you're just like a step closer, but there's still a lot of work to do. So feel free to reach out to me. I'm currently scheduling phone calls. I'm doing free strategy sessions, just to kind of get to know what your goals are, get to know what your business is, where you're at, where you want to go, and if there's anything that I could do to help you get there. I'll link my calendar down below, or wherever it is here, wherever I'm posting, but reach out to me. Start asking these questions about your finances. Start getting curious, and you're going to start seeing that it's not as scary and it's not as intimidating as it first appears. You have resources, and I could be one of those resources, but there's plenty of people out there that are really willing and able and wanting to help you. So just reach out for that help, and you will see that your life will start changing. But it starts with you, and it starts with the way that you manage your money and the way that you treat your money, and make it work for you. Make that money work for you, and have somebody help you figure out how to do it, and stop paying so much on taxes, because I'm telling you, I guarantee you, you're paying more on taxes than you should. And I could review that for you and come up with the strategy for you. All right, guys, we'll talk to you next time. I look forward to speaking with you when you sign up with my link below. All right, bye.